Welcome to opening round of the Spain GP, and can we finally get in the hunt for a potential P1 medal of the season? We're running still the same car as we did in the week with the same drivers as well, and let's have a look where we sit at the moment in the GP. So P39, we haven't raced a race as of yet, and obviously everybody has started getting going, and 151 points is at the top at the moment. So it's going to be pretty fun, and I hope you do enjoy it. As always, let me know how you're getting on. We've got Barcelona, Mexico, Austria and Suzuka to play for as well. Can we get some big points and start this off absolutely beautifully? Let's hit it, let's smash it, let's go Spain. Opening round is underway there. No turning back now. We have committed to starting this GP opening round. Can we get some big points? Spain, we've raced a lot recently, and there's a lot of points on offer as well. So hopefully we can continue that trend. Qualifying, Hamilton P16 and Norris P21. So we will absolutely take that. It'd be nice to get a bit more qualifying out of Norris, but not to be. So here we go. Cuppa and Saar. 4-4 for Norris. 3-3-2 for Lewis Hamilton. We're going to boost both drivers. Launch off the start. Can we get the perfect start in Spain? Here we go then. Hamilton nice up the inside already. Norris at the back. Made up a few positions already. And that's Hamilton into P. Well, we're not going to hold yet because that's P5. And can we get P4? Can we sneak it? We can. Norris has made a good start as well. And look at that. Into P3. We're going to keep pushing and then cut down. So Norris as well into P9. So a perfect start there. And then what we'll do, as always, we'll just conserve down the straight. As Norris defends that blocking from Saar coming in quite nicely. We're right on the 4-lap limit. What has Hamilton got ahead? 2 sets of soft tyres. And Norris is in a nice little position in P10 as well. So, conserve down. Bring some of that power unit back. It's a lot more focus on races these days. We're going to get attacked by Ocon here. We can't defend and we lose 2 positions, which is annoying. Very annoying. Can we get one of them back here? We've got a nice gaggle of cars right in front of us, and Norris got a very slow exit. What is that all about? We're going to boost him up a little bit, and we're going to come into the pit. So Hamilton coming in. Nice run already for him. Norris is going backwards. Fair amount of softs in front. So we're all pretty good at the minute, and Hamilton comes in. A few cars coming in as well. Hopefully Hamilton doesn't get caught up in any pit chaos as he comes out. And he doesn't look like he is. So he's out nice and easy as Norris goes through. Hamilton up to P4. And we've got Norris here trying to hold off Zhou. And does. Let's push them. Let's try and get a few extra positions. We've got Hamilton right behind Max Verstappen. And that soft tyre overtakes into P3. Norris closing that gap now as well. And Hamilton is going to find himself into P2. Nice and easy there. So, P1's on mediums, going to pit as well. We can go an extra lap than him. Will Norris get stuck with the pit chaos in Spain? And he won't. So we get a nice, clean pit stop in the end. We're going to leave him boosting for a second. See if we can just get past this Williams. And we can. So, looking pretty good now. Looking good for a P1, I'll tell you that. As Hamilton goes on. And cuts down. Yeah, we're coming into the pits though this lap. See if we can get Alonso. Using every bit of this power unit. And we do. Perfect move into P10. No pit stops just yet. And we can boost now Lewis Hamilton in as well. So building up 20%, a lot of hard tyres, and there's a hard tyre 7 seconds roughly ahead. So he should be able to hopefully get through them. We're going to use an extra bit of boost just to close that gap up. And Hamilton comes out. Where is he going to come out? Is he going to hold P1? He is going to hold P1. Let's just boost him away now, as Norris is into P7. Liking that a lot. Going to be tricky to get any more positions though, based on where we are at the moment. But it's not helping one for trying. We've got Alonso closing in on us. But at the minute, looking pretty good for some points. We'll try and get some more points though, of course. Let's close that gap. Into the straight we come. And it's going to be a race to see how many more points we can get. So we're going to wait until this next sort of part here. We're going to boost off now. Hamilton's won this race. He's off easy. And Norris now, right behind George Russell, takes P6. Approaching the Red Bull as well. Is there any more moves in the bag? There is one. There is two. And can we get one more? We can't, but it is going to be P1 for Lewis Hamilton. P4 for Lando Norris. Brilliant start to GP and a very solid 45 points. Race 2 from Mexico. And I'm very undecided what to do here, because I feel like I could easily do a one-stop with both drivers using the hards, or the mediums. But I'm also tempted to go onto softs and do a 3-3-2. So I'm very, very undecided. P16 and P22 is what we're dealing with. And we can do 3-4 anyway. So let's see if we can potentially do 3-3-2 and whether or not it is the right call. So we're going to go that. We're going to go Norris on there, mediums. We're going to use a bit of Rooster. So can we get the start of dreams down into that first couple of corners? That's what we need. Norris, P22, both having race start advantages here. And it is a perfect start from Lewis Hamilton. Through now into the middle of the pack. He should have gone the inside. That would have been better. I feel like a lot of this is going to depend on where your driver hits on that first corner. And at the minute, Hamilton flying. P7. Any more positions, please, Mr. Hamilton? How about P5? Thank you very much. We'll cut Norris down. And already, we're right behind a few here. So we're going to just boost a bit more. And look at that. Taking 2. That's what we like to see in Mexico. As down the straight we come. Rivals pushing. And Hamilton right there as well. So just looking after everything. We should be able to come back pretty hard with Norris later on. We've got Hamilton sitting, trying to hold off for Hamilton as well. And we're going to try and get past Max Verstappen, and we do. So into P2. Remember, we're doing 3 laps here, so I'm going to push after this straight. Norris trying to get past Tsunoda. Let's push him a bit more, especially through here. Let's make up a few spots. And let's push Hamilton, because he's going to be coming into the pits. Norris will cut down the straight. In P13 at the minute. And here goes Hamilton round the outside. Sainz defends for his life. And now Lando Norris, P12. Hamilton into the lead, but will pit. Sainz carries on round. So this is all of our thinking. Will a 3-3-2 work in Mexico? We're about to find out. As he comes back out. And we'll just do this because I forgot to do it. And already Norris working his way up into P9. Let's boost and pit. Probably run softs if I'm honest. But I'm going to use it all just to close the gap. And there, that gap is now closed. As Hamilton goes through into P6. And down the straight. Where did he come out? He pitted when he was P1 eventually. And we're just behind the Ferrari. So I don't think it does work. Although, yes, they've still got a pit stop to do, we have. So I don't think it does work. And we're going to have a lot to do now as well. Norris comes back out. And he's just holding off. As Hamilton's trying to get past Carlos Sainz. And now does. Carlos Sainz into P2 again. Down the straight we come. So definitely a lot to learn in this race. Very much a lot to learn. Especially with Norris doing the 4-4. We could easily probably do a 4-4 with a soft first round. But we carry on through. Hamilton's in the lead at the minute. We're trying to gain back that power unit. But where are we going to go? Hamilton's P1 at the minute. And he's going to come into the pits. Norris holding on to P13 very slowly. And we're going to boost back up. Hamilton out the pits. Going to drop back quite a bit. P4. Can we get him past Max Verstappen though? Here's Norris into P13 and P12. And we've got Hamilton back into P2. So this is all not lost yet. Some hard tyres ahead. Let's get past this hard tyre of Bottas. We don't want to hold up at all here. Can we get him? We're pushing quite hard. Feel like we're more likely to lose against Stroll than anything. But we are into P9. We've got P1 ahead of us, so let's push Hamilton. And we've got any pit stops ahead? We haven't, so it's going to be potentially just P9 here for Norris. We're going to start to push very shortly as well. So let's push him there. Hamilton is in the lead. Missed that one, but he is now in to P1. And that is going to be a nice one. So that did work. 3-3-2 just worked in the end. And the 4-4 struggling to come home, but it is going to be P9. So we'll take it. Absolutely take it. A bit of thinking to do for tomorrow. But P9 comes through. And that is a massive 40 points in race number 2. Race number 3, and I think it's our first visit to Austria, especially in a GP, and it's 10 laps, remind ourselves, and I'm pretty sure from the lower series, a lot of the AI like to do a 5-5, so we obviously won't be able to do a 5-5 here, but let's see what we can do. Anyway, we can do a 5-5, but it's going to be very, very tough to do that in the sense of things, so we're going to go attacking, and I'm going to go Street Shark, and I'm going to go Copper, and I might even do a lap 2 pit stop if need be. But let's see how we perform straight away first. Can we get Hamilton and Norris into some very good positions by the end of lap number 1? Hamilton trying to find his way through past Hulkenberg through the middle, and that is a very decent start off that tricky first corner. Can Hamilton still push his way through? He's trying, and he's in P12, P11, and a few more as well. So it's cut Norris down, and Hamilton is making up a few positions here as we approach the first corner, and it is P7 for Hamilton. We're going to have to be on our game now to try and bring some of this power unit back. Norris, we're going to leave out the back a little bit, and we'll come back with him at the end. As we do lose a position, we're pretty close with the drivers, and you can see a very few medium and hards in here. Norris might be able to squeak out 4 laps on these softs. Be very close to either way as Hamilton carries on through. So we're going to pit at the end of this. Let's push now. As Hamilton goes very wide, gets a position, and Norris gets a position, P14 too. Let's go for the mediums, and let's go for the mediums as well on Norris. Not going to double stack, I don't think, or are we? Just double stack him, and he is out. So we're going to conserve a bit now. Just build up the units and let everybody else pit and see where it brings us out. I mean, Norris looking brilliant. We might as well push him and probably change the strategy here. Because Norris, we're going to be wasting power unit. We're trying to get past the hard tyres, and we do. So into P19, make it P18. And Hamilton just survives. And I assume we're going to have a lot of pit stops that come in this lap now. So we're going to boost both. Somehow Hulkenberg gets all the way around us. And P14 for Hamilton coming back out. Only P12. Very difficult track now. This is going to be. We're going to have 4 laps to go at the end of this. With a few pit stops too. We're going to look after Norris again. And come back with him again at the end. So he's going to just conserve still. We're going to push Hamilton as much as we can. See if we can get him a move into the first corner. And we can't. But we can come back into the pits at the end of this one. We're still trying to get past. I don't know what the percentage of service is. So I'm going to keep pushing. And Hamilton does now get past into P8. So Norris is looking good for a boost-in phase. But I feel like we're going to definitely double stack this one. And we do. Another massive learning curve here. And we're not looking too good at the moment as we come out. But we should be faster than the hard tyres that are around. So let's boost Norris now. 3 laps will be nice and easy. Hamilton just can't push just yet. We're going to be hoping for some pit stops, and there's not many of them at all. So we've got it all to do from P14, P16. We're still going to be pushing later on, but it's not going to be a great start at all. Let's push a bit with Hamilton. Let's close the gap. Can we close and get past Gasly? We can. There is a pit stop of Zhou Guanyu coming out. Can we jump past him? We can now. Into P12. And it has turned out to be a very difficult race. We're only on 24 points. And that now gets to boosting again with Norris. But Hamilton comes P12, a very tough race. And it's only for 24 points. The last race of this opening round video comes from Japan and Suzuka. After the very troubled Austria, where we have to go back to the drawing board tomorrow, another track comes along where it can be equally as difficult. Plenty of strategies that could potentially work here and might not work. So Hamilton and Norris. We're going to go on to hards for Norris, which I'm probably going to regret later on. But we're going to use copper on both. Try and get a good start. Last out with Norris, 4 laps. And then we can come back hard on the mediums at the end. That's what, in reality, we want to happen. So here we go. Hamilton, good start against Norris is slow. But hopefully we can gain a few positions on this first lap. It's going to be chaos around here. It usually is. And Norris worked his way up to P18 so far. Back down to P19 down the corner, as you can see. Hamilton finding it difficult to get through as well. Absolute gridlock at the bottom as Hamilton gets into P12. Norris hangs it round the outside. Still only P19. So just not making the start of dreams that we wanted from Lando Norris. Hamilton might only get 2 laps here on these soft tyres. We're going to try and manage it out for 3. We're under a lot of pressure. We've got the rival boosting. We'll leave them to boost. I'm not too worried about them at the moment. We'll let them use all their boost up. If we can get 3 laps here, it would actually be pretty good, but it's going to be very tough. Norris into the hairpin, defending from... Wow, Sargent just absolutely batters us on their medium tyres. No room left for us there. And we're going to have to pit, because there's no way we can get another lap out of these softs. So in we come. Another testing Suzuka. Worth a try. And down we go up to P19 now for Lando Norris. Let's see if we can get him past a couple of cars here as we get Hamilton out. And we're going to just try and boost him past Bottas, who is out on the softs though, so he should move pretty quick. And here comes Norris into P17. Brilliant move. Just caught the end of that one. We're going to boost... Well, we tried to boost Hamilton, but Bottas got back ahead. So, can we just boost out of this last corner? Down the straight we come. Going to be coming back for some mediums next time round. And Norris is into P10. That's what we like to see. With Hamilton P16, but another lap and he'll come back out on some softs. So let's push a little bit with him. And I think we can now afford to push with Norris. And here comes Lewis Hamilton. Just going to see if we can get past these 2 cars here. We get past 1 and we get past 2. So beautiful. That's what we want. Down the straight we go. And we'll boost out the last corner as in comes Norris for his first pit stop of the day. And we'll come back for some softs for Hamilton. Norris comes out. And he's going to come out pretty nicely indeed as well. Just couldn't keep P16. So we're just going to hold up for now. What we got ahead? Probably not loads of pit stops either. So a bit of work left to do. Let's boost Hamilton in. Going to have to do some servicing, I reckon. Just slipping under that magic number. As we try and get Norris through. Rival's got a pit. And in comes Hamilton. So, very hard work in Suzuka. As Norris comes round. And with that 1 stop, is back ahead. Well, he's ahead for the first time of Lewis Hamilton. So, big turn up with strategies here. You can really see that strategy does benefit the 1 stop quite clearly. Fancy a move at Ocon here. And we cannot get Ocon. That's a shame. I thought we might be able to get him there. Let's get Hamilton through, though. And there we go. So we're through. P14 and P15, though. Nothing really doing so far. And we're pushing the Alpine down the straight. And now we're boosting as well. Any moves possible, we're going to try. We're using so much power unit up and we're not going to get past him. What is this magic from Ocon? And now P13 we are into. So very tough points to try and get hold of. And still Norris can't even get near Ocon. And we're not going to get any breakdowns, I don't think, either. So it is going to be a difficult strategy to follow at Suzuka. Not many points compared to what we've been getting, but 12 points for Hamilton and only 10 for Norris. So a combined 22 points to finish off the video. I would have so liked to give you so much more, but sadly, just couldn't get the job done. So a lot of learning to do. 22 points, and we'll have a look where that currently sits us as well in the Champs leaderboard. So we're currently 3rd. 131 points. Got a lot of racing still to go. We've got another Spain race as well. Definitely got to try and work at the strategies in race number 3 and number 4, because we definitely should hopefully start picking up some more points. So we'll see where that leaves us. Hopefully tomorrow we can start smashing the likes of Melbourne, Zandvoort, Silverstone and Barcelona. Here's hoping, and hopefully I'll see you there as well.